Hi,
You are
everybody.
currently the only person in this conference.
Looks like I'm the only person in my other conference. So I'm setting this up for our next week. Let me talk to you a little bit about what we're going to do. I'll show you in our Monday activity just to kind of launch it off here. You're going to be using something called 3ds Max to build a snow person. All right. The activity itself does give you some general instructions. You are going to need to remote into the lab to get this done. Once you've remoted in, you're going to start a 3ds Max program. Make sure you click on the English version. Please do not use one of the other language versions. That's kind of a thing that we've come across in the past. It's going to show you a splash screen. I want you to go do these 1-minute videos, they're called. So you can do this on your own time. If you want to start this now, that's great. Watch each of these that are highlighted. Those are the ones that will give you the most benefit. You'll probably want to watch them more than once. So calling them 1-minute videos doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's something you're going to want to repeat. A couple of the buttons you're going to be most interested in is this one here called Zoom Extents in the lower right-hand corner. And let's see, is there another one that you need to know about? Did I highlight it in here? This is the general flow from day one. When you're done playing with 3ds Max, I want you to put together a series of simple geometric shapes, spheres in effect, to make a base, a body, and a head for a snow person, and to start to decorate it. So as you do so, be sure to name these elements so they're not all called sphere 27, sphere 48. You get really lost with it. I'm not looking for artistic quality here. I'm looking for an effort. I'm going to share with you some resources from the past as well as some examples to kind of see where this thing is going so you get an idea. So I'm going to show you from a couple of years ago. I now post these as samples for you as well. There's a video on how to actually create it. I'm going to scrub ahead here. It's going to walk you through the process of starting. I've got a PowerPoint that will go up as well. You're going to build a sphere. You're going to add a modifier called noise to make it look more like a snowball. You're going to play a little bit with the color. And then you're going to be making copies of it and then scaling it. And basically, once you've got a snow person set up, you're going to start to decorate it, building some decorative elements for it. Eventually, you'll be able to render your scene out so that it looks like a charcoal sketch. So that's the basic flow. You're going to be continuing to develop your scene so that your logo's in it. You've got a couple of different snow people. It could be almost like a holiday card if you so desire. So I'll put these resources up for you. I've broken this down on how to add your text, how to add your logo, how to add your name in there. All of this is later. So when you're done with your scene, after you've done it with fancy materials and everything, so this is not Monday, but I want to show you where it's going, is you're going to have some cool looking resemblance of some group of people. It could be you and your friends, you and your parents' guardians. I've seen snow dogs done, your name somewhere in there, a background, your logo. And so you've created a little bit of a version of a winter scene using cool materials. So these are from a couple of years ago. Everybody's had a chance to kind of incorporate some of their own, feel to the scenes that they're creating. Okay. So let me show you another year. This is a different year's worth of student samples here. Now you'll notice these are JPEG versions. These are just images you could use the snipping tool to grab. We're not going to worry so much about rendering, but you'll see multiple snow people with multiple elements, student name, and logo in the scene. These are all things that you'll be doing. Some of the things that you're going to be doing here is creating a construction scene, basically, with named elements. Some of the decorative parts are not required. So this should be a fun project, relaxing because there's no pressure on it. So everyone's going to have a chance. Now this is more like a showcase piece, and I'm pretty sure I remember that there were some calendar conflicts for a lot of students, and some of them, well, they're more expressive than others, and that's okay. I'm not going to judge the work. If you've applied the concepts, then that's good. So for the day one, what I want to see is I want to see that you've actually named the elements, and so that's really what's out there. But I wanted to give you an idea of where it's going. All right. Yeah, there's some nice ones out here. There we go. There's the rubric. So let me repost this out for like Wednesday, and I'll put some additional information out there for you. I do want to point out, this is very useful, that there is a network drive that's accessible to you when you're connected remotely. And so you can actually get to this path right here. It's under Art, 3D Design, Challenge Examples. Let me show you what that looks like. When you're connected to the lab, the iDrive is also known as the Game Programming Drive. And if we went into the Art folder and 3D, look for Design Challenges, in the Meadow, we can build a snowman. There we go. So you'll have access to all of these when you're in the lab.
David Judd.
So I'm going to end the demo for now and give you guys a chance to get started. Thank you.